Welcome to Tap Room Tramps, the podcast with me, Mick Ferry.
And me, Sam Avery.
We're chatting nonsense like you would find in a pub, ill-informed opinions about politics,
News,
sports,
culture, all that stuff. And
any other shites that we know nothing about, we'll talk about it.
Stuff that's in the news this week. Also, hotels get a big mention this week.
Hotels get a big mention as well. The BBC gets a mention.
BBC always gets a mention.
Shoplifting gets a mention.
Yeah.
Vivian Westwood in Cardiff gets a mention.
And the staff there.
Yeah. Who I'm still wake up sweating about that.
Who I don't think listen to this podcast. And lots of other stuff as well. So enjoy this episode. Get yourselves a drink and enjoy the Tap Room.
Right, it's Tap Room Tramps again with me, Mick Ferry.
And me, Sam Avery.
Yeah, here to bring you whatever ill-informed. What do we know? Well, the main thing in the news is, and this is a great way to start off because I know nothing about it, is the BBC heads.
Yeah, well, allow me to educate you on it. I also know not a lot about it.
Excellent.
So this is what tap rooms are all about, innit?
Yeah.
Opinions based on nothing but
yeah,
nuggets of information. What I do know is that I was listening to the football on 5 Live and they interrupted it for an urgent news broadcast. So I instantly thought, the King's dead, or Elvis is back. We're at war. Yeah. Everton have signed the right back. Massive news. I was thinking it would be, but it was that the director general of the BBC and the head of news have both resigned.
Right.
And I was like, is that even news? I suppose it is news, but due to the fact that they'd edited, not personally, but they'd overseen the editing of a Donald Trump speech from the January the 6th riots.
Right.
And it made it look like he'd incited violence, which, okay, legally, I don't want to sort of... There are people who say, that's how you get away with anything these days, by the way. There are people who say that he did incite violence. Not me, but there are people who say that.
Oh, right, yeah, because I've heard them people say that as well.
Some of those people may have included me.
Yeah.
But may not.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you were one of the people that said that it might have incited violence.
What are you saying, Mick?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying...
There are people who said that you said that I said that.
I'm just saying I'd been convinced by people that say that he had incited violence. And he not.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think we live in an age of where clips are getting edited all the time.
Yeah.
This clip may get edited and make us look like we're saying something completely different.
Exactly, yeah.
AI is also being rampant, and but because of all that, maybe it's good that the BBC, who should be held to a higher standard than you or I...
This should be, but I mean, so this is what I don't understand then. So this is the same BBC that, should we say, nearly every week for the last 10 years have platformed a certain decisive figure in UK politics.
Is his name Nigel?
Nigel Farage.
Yeah.
Even when he wasn't an MP, was on Question Time every Thursday.
Yeah.
I think he's been on it more than any other politician.
I think he's the new Doctor Who, and he's also presenting Blue Peter as well. He's everywhere, isn't he?
He would be. I mean, I think you mentioned earlier before we started this that you wouldn't be surprised to see him on Strictly, which I'd like to say. I'd like to see him do that. That was a fantastic samba. I really loved it. But when we close the borders, dances like that will not be allowed anymore.
Because he'd be a judge. He wouldn't be a contestant.
No, he wouldn't be a contestant. He would be a judge, yeah.
And he'd make Craig Revel Horwood seem like a breath of fresh air.
He would, yes, yeah.
And for Halloween, he could just dress as himself.
Yeah, and I'd be interested when he's talking to professional dancers when he's saying, "So where are you really from?"
Yeah, where are you from? Where are you from? Just all we want is Morris dancing. We just want traditional British dancing for traditional British people. Whatever that is.
Whatever that is. Yeah, I think it's based around fertility dance, isn't it? Morris dancing.
I think it's meant to be. Yeah,
I think it's meant to be.
It turns me on.
Well,
about you?
I just can't imagine being a maiden, a virgin maiden, watching that. No, I'm about to copulate with one of these Morris men.
It wouldn't ring your bell.
No,
is that what you're saying?
It'd be dry.
It's the hankies. The hankies would be useful at the end, wouldn't they? Waving the hankies.
Well, I don't think you need them because I don't think there would be any moisture involved.
It's a very dry dance.
It's a very dry dance. I'd imagine it leads to a very dry coupling afterwards.
Yeah, I did a video the other week about Morris dancing. I did a video about Prince Andrew and I made a comment about Morris dancing. I was talking about traditions. Some traditions are crap, so get rid of them, i.e. the royal family.
Yeah.
And Morris dancing. And I got a bit of a backlash. about slagging Morris dancing, which proves you can't say anything on the internet without offending weirdos. So then I did a fake apology video about slagging off Morris dancing, saying that I was going to dedicate my time to local Morris dancing academies and learn about what Morris dancing means to the British people. And then I got a backlash off that for saying, well, you wouldn't ridicule African dancers. I was like,
oh my God.
No, but I'm also not. Morris dancing is shit. And people are saying, why are you offended by Morris dancing? I'm not. I just think it's crap, which is different, isn't it? I don't know where I'm going.
It's amazing what people get defensive about, isn't it? Yeah. And I would imagine all these people who did comment would, if they saw Morris dancing in the street, they'd either just go, they'd laugh. I can't imagine they go, oh, God, to watch this. Yeah. This is our heritage.
This is important stuff.
Yeah.
This is why we died on Normandy.
Yeah, of course, for Morris dancing, which is fine, but it's diminished now as well. You don't get many. I think it's hard to. I don't know. See, some of the pubs I drink in, a lot of the young men in there who do like a drink and maybe other substances. I don't know. I don't think you're targeting them to. Hey lads, you want to clean up your life? Morris dancing saved my life.
Yeah, it's not like put knives down, gloves up. They have, don't you? Which is like get rid of the gang violence.
Yeah, that's right.
Learn how to spar. Yeah, no one's gonna ditch a life of crime.
Pints down, hankies up.
Yeah, yeah. Or another British thing like bell ringing.
How would you break it to your mates that you joined the Morris dancing troupe?
I think you'd have to just turn up in full regalia.
Oh, it'd be a tough one to do that. The day you come in for the bells.
It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Here comes Sam.
I think my friends would probably stage an intervention if they think something's gone terribly wrong.
It would look like a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, it would do. Yeah, but you know what? If there's any Morris dancers,
I've got no beef with Morris dancing.
No.
I just don't like it.
Well, there was a version I did like from my neck of the woods in I think they're from Saddleworth somewhere. They're heavy metal Morris dancers.
That sounds good.
And they dress in leathers.
Yeah.
And they do it to heavy metal tunes.
Right.
But instead of sticks or things, they have scaffolding poles which they bang together.
Yeah.
That was good. That was entertaining.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Modern day sort of twist on it.
Put a twist on it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So back to the BBC, because I don't think any of us will be troubling the BBC for a job soon.
No. I don't think we're the people they're looking for.
No.
And that's fine. Never fancied it anyway, Mick.
No.
But I suppose the BBC have got to almost try to prove that they are, following all these journalistic integrity.
Well, yeah,
standards.
I mean, they didn't force him out the door, but it was part of the problem. They had a problem with Gary Lineker, you remember?
Yeah, for offering opinions.
For having opinions. I mean, I suppose it'd be hard. I mean, I don't think I think my integrity would be called into question. Well, for a start, if I was put in charge of BBC News, something's terribly gone wrong. so
in full Morris dancing gear.
If I got that job as chief editor of the BBC News,
I think people would stop paying the licence fee.
I think so. Yeah, but I think I'd have a bit of fun in the editing room.
I think it'd be great.
Yeah, let's make him look like a div, Yeah, exactly.
Just one of those really badly cut, I like two sausages.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be good.
But like you're saying, and we can't say it, but we've heard people say, but that incitement to riots charge, I think it had water. It held water. It seemed watertight.
It was damp. It was moist. There was a lot of water involved.
Trump has called BBC a fake news station, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's called almost every news station a fake news. Even Fox News he's called at times.
Yeah, fake news. All fake news,
which is nuts because I suppose anything's fake if it doesn't fit your agenda.
Well, yeah, it's a nice childlike get out clause, isn't it? I mean, imagine if you got a toddler at home and you catch him eating a chocolate biscuit and you say, have you just eaten a chocolate biscuit?
No.
Fake news. It never happened, Dad.
It wasn't me.
It never happened, Dad. This is fake news you made.
You're lying eyes again.
And eventually you'd start going mad. You just go,
you would.
Maybe he is telling the truth.
It's gaslighting, isn't it? Gaslighting.
Yeah, it is.
It's like gaslighting the whole world.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the BBC at this point are just desperately, as the change in media continues to kind of go at a breakneck pace, they're just desperately trying to appear and stay relevant and stay ahead of the curve and keep some semblance of trust from the viewers that they do have. Because people are, and it's not just from Trump. There are numerous other politicians, but also numerous news stories where you think the integrity of that piece, you do have to question. There's a lot of stuff with without wading into the Israel-Gaza situation, which is obviously very complex, but there's a lot of words where you'll have hostages, the word hostages used for people from Israel. You'll have prisoners used for people from Gaza.
Right.
It's little things like that, and you go, just interesting how language is used, and it can be quite a subtle way of just telling the story that you want to tell.
Yeah.
So
see, that's you perfectly explained. That's why I couldn't be in charge of news. I'll be getting the words wrong completely. But you talk about I think the BBC needs to shake up anyway. I mean, we jokingly mentioned Farage being on Strictly, but the two main presenters are quitting at the end. Listen, if you're a fan of Strictly, well done. Don't come at me, but fuck me, it's on for fucking ever.
It's on.
It starts in October and ends at Christmas or something, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's on,
incredible.
And it's on. You got Saturday night, then you got Sunday night,
yeah.
And then you got It Takes Two through the week.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It is.
I mean, you don't have to watch it, of course. I don't have to watch it, but it's just all that you see every time you turn on the TV is there's an advert for it. There's some mention of it, and each show's about 2.5 hours long as well.
It's dead long, and it's longer at the beginning. I think there's more people in it. The more they get voted out, I think the show shrinks.
God.
In length.
Well, I think they should just have a knockout phase, have a draw like a FA Cup.
And have
2 dancers up against each other each week. Get
it all done. You can get it all done in 2 weeks.
I reckon you get it done in one show. I genuinely think you can get it done in one show. I'm like, I don't watch it.
No,
I can't stand it.
You can tell that from the way you're speaking about.
Well, then I would spend most of my day watching shows like Cash in the Attic.
Is that the one with Dion Dublin?
Bagging on. No. That's
what's one Dion?
That's Homes Under the Hammer.
Oh, is it? Is that on the BBC?
Yeah, I hate that. No, I do, because it shows. I've got a problem with landlords and people who own multiple homes and feeding off this need for housing.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah, it is horrible. Well, it is. And then some of them, they come on and they go, oh, we're going to turn it into an HMO, homes of multiple occupancy. And they've got, this is a large family, it's a large family house, 4 bedrooms. Go, no, we're going to turn it into an 8 rooms HMO, which so they're charging near top rent for a room where you're en suite, but then you're going to have to share a kitchen and a living room with other people in the house. I mean, that used to be called a bed sit.
It's grim. It's grim.
It used to be called a bed sit, and Rigsby used to run them all.
Wish Jones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you know what I'd watch? I'd watch the hell out of Homes Under the Hammer, or even other shows like The Apprentice. If instead of just taking regular people, albeit landlords, you just go purely for the black market.
Right.
So you go, right, we've got these Romanian fellas. They're going to turn this 4-bedroom house into a people trafficking destination. Or The Apprentice, you have people where they've got to get product across the border. That's the
snide gear
into pubs.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Lord Sugar says, right, the DVD market is dead, but this week we're going to bring back snide DVDs. You're going to go round pub to pub. You're going to sell snide DVDs.
Yeah, as long with batteries and meat.
What a combo.
Yeah, I miss it. You don't get. I mean, the pubs I drink in, the meat guys, the battery guys don't come in anymore.
No, there's a pub by ours where they do rob to order.
Yeah,
but you've got to.
Well, we had one of them when we were when I was younger. Yes, you go in on a Saturday, and the local, shall we say, people that had a problem with a certain substance that sounds like heroin and is heroin.
Tastes like heroin.
Yeah. Well, they would take an order for you, and if you were foolish,
not of heroin. But
if you were foolish, you'd pay them up front because you'd never see them again.
Don't do that. Excuse me, can I have a receipt, please?
Exactly.
For tax purposes.
So for aftershaves and perfumes and so on. But I've seen videos now where people are openly online just going into shops because they're not getting stopped.
Stealing.
Yeah.
Can I tell you the story? What happened to me on Saturday? I was in Gloucester.
All right.
Because I'm living the dream.
Exactly.
Living the dream. And there was an outlet village right next to the Travelodge in Gloucester that I was staying in. Hello, ladies. At one point, I was eating a yoghurt in my Travelodge bedroom with a fork.
Right.
And I was thinking, this was not the dream I was sold.
You don't carry cutlery?
I don't carry cutlery, no.
All right,
Perhaps should have a Swiss Army knife with all the little tools on. Anyway, right next to the Travelodge was this outlet village, and I saw there was a Ben Sherman shop, and I was like, okay, I'll have a little look in there. There was a nice shirt, it was half price. Tried it on, fitted. I was like, okay, I'll buy that. And I'm at the till, and the woman's folding it up to put it in the bag, and she just says to me, "Did you see that?" I said, what? She went, that fella just walked in, grabbed a pair of jeans and just walked out. And I was like, I didn't see that. And as soon as I said I didn't see that, I felt like I was an accomplice. And I was the one there to take the attention away. And I said, are you not supposed to like grab them or something? Like I knew she wasn't. I was sort of like joking. And she went, no, we've been told not to stop them, not to say anything. And so I just grabbed the shirt that she was folding up and went, right, I'll see you later then. And thankfully she laughed. She knew it was all in good taste. But she said, I'm getting £12 an hour. I'm not going to rugby tackle some.
Exactly, yeah, no, yeah, but it does seem to be happening more and more often. People are just going in, sometimes as groups and just
grabbing stuff.
Yeah, just grabbing stuff, which is, like a real life version supermarket sweep. It is mental, some of it. Outlet Village. Could you not find the spoon at the Outlet Village? Was there not? Was there a cafe there? Or?
Well, I bought the yogurt from Tesco and I grabbed a...
So you stay in one of these travel lodge places that doesn't have a bar or a kitchen?
Do you know what? It does actually, and I should have just asked for a spoon, shouldn't I? It's my own fault. I'm trying to paint this like sad picture. It's just human error.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like a travel lodge, actually. Yeah. The mattress is good. The showers are always good.
It's all right.
The Wi-Fi is shit.
Premier Inn's better, though, for beds, I think.
Premier Inn... Do you think?
I think they're comfy.
I think they're about the same, aren't they?
Oh, I don't know.
They not both use their Hypnos mattress?
Maybe.
I think they do.
Maybe they do.
Can you do a quick Google, Jacob, see what mattresses Travelodge use and what mattresses Premier Inn use? And also, I'll tell you, I've got bad mattresses, but I do like them. Ibis hotels.
Oh, right. I haven't stayed in one of them for ages.
Yeah, they're good. They're good little shower units as well, and that, but the mattresses are terrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's that classic... People used to call it continental. Let's be right. It's European, that European style.
Yeah.
Where they tuck in like... Right. There's a lot of European style hotels. Fucking, continental. Well, they do this weird thing where they tuck in like a bedding on sheets.
Yeah.
So you put your legs in, you can't get them down.
Move.
You can't fucking move them.
Yeah.
And then they seem to think that quilts that is exactly the same width as the bed is acceptable.
Yeah, that's not right.
No, it's
really
not.
hard to stay warm.
Well, it is, especially when you're rotund as well, like me. So when I lie under a quilt, all of a sudden there's nothing at the sides. So if I turn over, I've had to complain about this.
It's like a little schmuck.
Numerous times.
That's no good.
Yeah, I once staying in a hotel room with a single bed, I had to ask for a double quilt. Because it was so tiny.
Yeah, well, they are. Some of them are really small.
Yeah.
You need a big fat double one. Yeah. I have the problem with the pillows, because I always find one pillow's not enough, two's too many.
Right.
So I end up like putting them like on top of each other.
So
and
1.5 pillows.
1.5 pillows, but then you're on a funny slant.
Maybe the half pillow.
Pillow.
That's how we make our fortune.
Maybe that's the dragons want to invest in.
The half pillow, which is just memory foam. You can take it with you, roll it up.
Roll it up.
Yeah. Why not?
Half a pillow.
Half a pillow. With the Apprentice, get onto Alan Sugar. Right. So it's a Travelodge Dreamer mattress by Sleep Ease.
Sleep Easy.
It's got Sleep Easy. 950 individual pocketed springs. Fucking
That's a lot.
Beat that Premier Inn. Right.
They've got 951.
Right, what's the Premier Inn mattress? 609 quid.
Well, they sell the mattresses. I don't think they're probably used. I think if you want to buy used mattresses, you can. There's special websites for that.
How many pocketed springs has that got?
1,000.
Oh! We have a winner.
Oh wow!
So I feel vindicated now.
So what's the difference in price then? So a single, so that's six. Is that for a double? That's 609 quid. Fucking hell.
9 and then.
And what's the price for a Travelodge mattress? I mean, you're getting 50 less pocketed springs. So I'd like to see that in price.
It should be
Oh,
reflected.
it's dearer. It's 20 quid dearer.
This is why, buyer beware. You've got to do your research.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I ask you a question about hotels that has always eluded me? Because I'm a little bit younger than you.
Yeah.
A little bit. But I only know booking hotels and paying for hotels in the days of the debit card and the credit card. So to book a hotel, you give your details in, and therefore you can't just do a runner.
Yeah.
But before that, when it was checks and cash,
Yeah.
they used to settle up at the end.
That there are some motels that do that, but they tended to be the higher end ones. Yeah, I've never in my entire time I've settled up at the end of a stay.
I never have, but I just remember someone telling me years ago they went to New York and they just walked off at the end and didn't pay.
Yeah, I would imagine that happened quite a lot.
But
yeah.
that'd be dead difficult now because they've got your details.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I've had, so I use Booking.com quite a lot. In fact, I'm quite high in the ratings. I'm a genius. I'm a Booking.com genius.
I've heard your reputation on Booking.com.
And so, but yeah, your details on that. So there are sometimes when they do a partner offer on there, and
that's explain that, because that could go two ways.
Yes, exactly. So it's that sort of worked independently with they worked with the hotel itself to like a one-off deal, and sometimes it could be another third party partner deal, and it's a one-off price for it. And I've had some rooms that you go, oh, that's cheap for that room, for that particular hotel, for that particular city, and they're the ones that you tend to find when you get there. They've been double booked, or you haven't got a fucking room.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I've had that problem a few times.
And as a Booking.com genius, you should be.
Well, I'm going to tell people, be wary of these deals.
Okay. Yeah. I booked a hotel in London recently, and it was called the 4-star Hotel. And do you know how many stars it had? 2.
Yeah.
It was a 2-star hotel. It was called the 4-star hotel. Yeah. Very confusing. Have you ever done a runner from anything?
Yes. So So me and two of my friends years ago, we were 17. We thought we'd do a runner from a taxi.
Okay.
Because everybody'd done it, and we thought it'd be fun, it'd be exciting. I realised when you get older, you go, you're a prick. I mean, that's a guy's living, you know what I mean? What are you doing? Anyway, backfired dramatically on the night. So me and two mates, one called Ray and one called Dave Klin and Ray Shaw. Shouldn't be saying the names, but that's who it was.
Where did they live?
So where we lived at the time, I lived in an area called Durka in Oldham, and they were up in Moorside. So they were going to crash at mine. So we decided we won't park near where I live, but there was as you get to Water Sheddings and Ripon Road, I'm giving all the details here. There was a little cut through that we could run through. We thought, right, well, let's get through there. So we run out of taxi. He won't be able to chase us. Now, we'd forgot, me and Ray, to tell Dave when we were running off that when you cut through this back entrance, there was a bit of a road that went down to what we call the long backs, which used to be the back of terrace houses, the long backs. And then, but if you went right of that, there was a drop of about 20 feet.
Oh, sugar.
Yeah, right. Down to the thing. So me and Ray went the right way. Dave didn't. He went over and basically shattered his knee, busted his knee open. He ended up with something stupid like 40-odd stitches in his knee. And, so we didn't know this had happened to him. And then we found out it cost him a fortune in cabs to get to the hospital.
You can't really do a hobble off, can you?
No, you can't. No.
Did the taxi driver catch him?
No,
just let him go.
No, he didn't catch him. No. He didn't chase us really, and I felt bad about it.
That's the youth in it. What about you, Jacob? Have you ever?
I don't think so. No.
What do you mean you don't think so? That means there's doubt.
I don't know. I might have put a chocolate bar in my pocket, drunk on a night out, but that'd be just.
Right.
So it starts.
Okay, drunk shoplifting. So we know.
That's how Nick Leeson began his career of stealing, wasn't he?
Just on a night out.
Just on a night out.
Yeah, he started off with a Kit Kat.
Yeah, next he's rigging the stock market.
Yeah, exactly.
Breaking the banks.
Have you ever done a runner?
Yeah, I've done a runner once, and it was on a date, and it was Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
About 20 years ago, and I was with a girl I really was trying to impress, and I took her to this cocktail bar. I didn't have any money at the time, and I ordered us a couple of cocktails, and he brought them over. And I wasn't used to the tab situation, but because it was a high-end bar,
right,
they put the drinks down and just walked away. Obviously, he opened the tab at the bar, and I thought, okay, we got another drink, and we must have had about 4 drinks each. And then I looked at the prices. I was like, I've got like 15 quid in my pocket, and they were about 8 quid each. And I was like, I said, listen, I'm really sorry. We're going to have to do a runner. And she was like, are you for real? This is like a date.
Right.
And we just got up and we just slowly walked away. And then she walked out of my life.
You never got a second date?
I think that was the second date. I never got a third
How long
date.
ago was that?
About 20 years ago.
Yeah, I'd imagine
Fair play.
I imagine you like realising have cropped up in a lot of conversations.
I probably have.
What's the worst date of you? Oh, yeah. What was her name? Do you remember?
Yeah, her name was, I think it was Amanda.
Amanda, yeah. Well, Amanda, if you're listening, you owe her a cocktail.
I owe her an apology. Sorry, Amanda.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But imagine if you started that and she started doing that, got a buzz from it, realised that she got a buzz from it.
Yeah, if she really loved it and she was desperate for the third date, and then I had to sort of go big.
So was this a second date?
This was the second date. But imagine if she loved it and I liked it, and therefore I had to then do something even bigger on the fourth date.
Yeah.
I was like, right, and then
Right,
the
we're
next
going into
thing,
a jewellery shop.
yeah, we're just sticking people up.
Yeah. You hold this gun.
Yeah, right. Bonnie and Clyde, that's how they started. Probably.
Yeah, must have been by doing runners.
Didn't afford the cocktail. And
Yeah.
next thing they know, they're getting shot.
What cocktails do you go for? Because I think it could be you could be getting into sleaze and tackiness on a date if you went, right, we're going to go for cocktails. Do you fancy sex on the beach?
A Harvey Wallbanger.
Yeah, exactly. A screw
slow
driver.
screw.
A slow screw or whatever.
Yeah. I tend to go for an old fashioned, which is just.
I like an old fashioned.
But it's very kind of down the middle, isn't it?
But I love a Bloody Mary as well.
Bloody Mary's nice.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's one.
Maybe that could be code as well.
Current.
Yeah. If she has a Bloody Mary, you go, oh, well, nothing's happening.
Yeah. It's not worth me spending all this money then, is it? If Bloody Mary's in.
I do like a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I kind of like tequila-based ones as well.
Right.
I can never remember the names. To be honest, I'm a stickler for not a stickler. I'm a fool for a cocktail or a real ale with a name of something that I like.
Yeah.
So if you say, right, here's a drink and it's called, I don't know, Everton Corner. I'd be like, I'll try that.
Yeah.
Like, what's in it? Hot piss. I was like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, the Christmas market's coming up. They charge a shite for all that.
Yeah.
I get annoyed in a pub. One of my big bugbears when you go in a proper pub, it looks like a pub, but then all of a sudden you find out they do cocktails. And then they've got one kid working behind the bar, and then you want a pint, but because fucking knobhead Alan or whatever he's called with his wife has decided let's do a 2-for-1 on cocktails.
Yeah.
So you got this kid behind the bar who doesn't know how to make them properly. And you're waiting ages.
It takes forever.
It takes forever.
I did
Stop
that
it.
one. I worked in a Revolution bar. I did one shift. It was in Liverpool. I just left uni. I had no money. And I lied in my job application. I said, oh, yeah, I did loads of bar work in Australia. This was before the internet. I thought, they can't check that. I'd never worked in a bar ever. It was a cocktail waiter. That was the job. And they said, we'll give you some training on the job on your first shift. So I turned up for my first shift. I had a T-shirt they gave me, which didn't fit. So it looked like a boob tube. And I said, are you going to teach me how to do the cocktails? He went, we'll do that later. Just get going. It's chocker in here. So I started serving cocktails. I didn't know what I was doing. There was some manual book. It took me 15 minutes to make the first cocktail. And the guy was just like leaning on the bar like that. And then the manager came over and he said, right, if you could just twice every hour go into the bathroom, and if someone's puked up everywhere, just mop it up. And if you mop it up 3 times, you get a free drink at the end of your shift. And I was like, right, that's me done. I'm leaving. And I went home. And then the next day I got a phone call saying, can you bring us that T-shirt back? Because that's our property. It doesn't even fit me.
Fuck off. Now. So you to mop up sick, you got a free drink.
You got 3 times you had to mop it up to get a free drink.
That sounds like a good deal. I'm quite.
Do you think?
Yeah.
If it's your own sick.
Yeah, if it's your own, just going. I've done it 12 times now. 12 times I've been sick. I've mopped it up.
Leave the bottle.
I had a trial shift one night when I was 18 in a pub. It was disastrous. I kept leaving the taps on as well, but it was also disastrous when they just had newly installed. So this is like, I don't know, when this, I mean, about 87, something like this. 1987, they just had like new electronic tills installed. They showed me quickly how to use them and all that, and I had my own little bit, and I did this shift in this club. It was busy. I was there for about 5 hours working, and it hadn't gone well. I was slow, and anyway, the guy, he had a quick chat. He said, how did you think how the shift went? I went, I'm not sure. He goes, okay. He said, we'll have a chat afterwards. And then I knew I wasn't going to be offered the job because he went getting everybody's till receipts coming out. Then he came to my till and he started going, it was taking a bit longer than the other ones. And he looked at it and he goes, why is this till supposed to have £10 million in it? So I said, what do you mean? He said, what were you impressing? I said, that. But what I was doing was I was over pressing numbers. And he went, it's going to take me all fucking night. And I said, I just said, I don't think I'll be coming back for another shift. He went, you're fucking right.
Are you enjoying the show? Or maybe you're not enjoying the show. But either way, we'd love to hear from you. So drop us a line at taproomtramps@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Yeah, because people have the till can be down a couple of quid, but it's down by like £9.5 million.
Yeah, £9.5 million.
It's a big leap, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that was his fault for not showing me properly.
Yeah, it's always good to blame others, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to collect glasses as well in a nightclub.
I've done that once.
Yeah.
In a British Legion.
Yeah, that's where I used to get all my cigarettes from.
Oh.
If you're on the dance floor and you left your cigs on the table, they were going in my fucking pocket. Yeah, I swear to God. Yeah.
Not all tips are financial.
No, exactly.
And
no.
not all tips are like, honest.
They're not all honest tips.
Yeah.
Have you ever brought the law, Jacob?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that I'm going to admit on a podcast anyway.
Yeah, all right, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, have you ever been charged with anything?
No.
Right, okay then, yeah.
I've not been charged with anything, but I do remember listening to the song Breaking the Law by Judas Priest just after I dropped my wife off at an artisan craft fair. And then I was driving away and there was loads of speed bumps. So I was driving away from an artisan craft fair, which is incredibly middle class. I was driving about 3 miles an hour because I was going over speed bumps. And because the song that had been on when I dropped it off just came back on, it was Breaking the Law, Breaking the Law. And it couldn't have been less appropriate.
I love an artisan craft fair. And I love to admire people's work that they do, like from jewellers to, leather makers and so on. But I also find them incredibly frustrating as well. And sometimes the prices of them, you go, well, that's lovely, isn't it? Like little crystal in that little silver mount. And how much is that? It's 900 quid. All right, okay. So what the fuck? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a nice belt, leather belt. You made them. You make them bespoke. Okay. I want £199. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll just take a card.
Yeah.
And all I do at crap is just end up with loads of cards.
Loads of cards.
Have you got a website?
That's the one. I always say, have you got a website? Have you got an Etsy shop?
Yeah.
I always feel like at those craft fairs, you're walking along and you can't make eye contact with the stall owners because then you feel like you're in Batsy Dog's home and the hope in their eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, a sale's coming. It's like, no, I smelled cheese. I looked at you.
It's like, the Middle East is really, the markets the souks in the Middle East. And also in China, I was in China as well, the markets are the same. So if you're in a market and you're looking at things, so I just happened to be walking past your stall that says sells bras.
Yeah,
right.
Just happened to be.
You look at it, or it's a bra, or it's a bag. Because you've looked at it, they seem to think you're interested. Oh, you want a bag, my friend? No. I've looked at things on your stall. It doesn't mean I want them.
I'm just participating in the
society.
You
want a bra, fat man? No, I probably do, but no.
Not a frilly one.
Yeah, there's a pressure on.
There is.
I hate showing an interest and going, this is really nice, and then you go, this should suit me. And you see the price and you go, fuck. I can't. There's no way I can afford that.
The same with those little shops, those little craft shops you go in. And some of them, you go in and it's lovely to look, but you're never going to buy anything because it's all crap and it's all expensive. And the person
smells
behind
good,
the till always smells of joss sticks.
Smells amazing.
Yeah, or like those like wax melts.
Yeah.
But the woman behind the counter, she always goes like, hi, and as you go in, and then you have to sort of look at it again and go, thanks, and her face drops.
Yeah, I know.
It's another cut, because everyone's just walking in and walking out.
Yeah,
no one's
exactly,
buying anything.
And she's just putting beads on a bit of wool.
Yeah.
What you're making, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it will be 50 quid.
Yeah.
It's like the Christmas markets are full of that crap as well. Talking about shops, I'll quickly remember the tale. In Cardiff, they had a Vivienne Westwood shop. Now, I was fat, but not as fat as I am now, and I knew the shirts wouldn't fit, but I wanted to look. Because I like clothes, and I like to look at them. And I walked in, and it was the most pathetic thing I'd seen. It was like you had 3 young people working there who were straight out of, I don't know, imagine a Derek Jarman. It was in Derek Jarman used to do all the weird, like he did Jubilee and all that, but they were like films. They're in various poses while leaning against the wall and looking very vacant. And so I was having a look around, and as I walked past one guy, he went, oh. Right? So I was having a look at his shirts, and I was saying, like, the size. I said, stupidly, I said, what's the largest size you do in this? And he looked at me and went, no. And that's what he did. He just went, no. Okay, thank you. Right, yeah. I never felt so small in my life, but yeah.
But not small enough to fit.
Yeah,
in
exactly. Not small enough to get into a shirt, but it's just where he went. No.
Maybe if they humiliate the customers enough, your shoulders drop and things start to fit.
Yeah, maybe that was the first instance accidentally of one of them Karen cafes.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. You know, they give you abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to make you feel like shit.
Yes, yeah.
So that you.
And what made it worse as well, they were so highly stylized, these young'uns working there. And they did look good. Which really pissed me off as well. They looked like they were getting ready for a video shoot, for some local modern-day new romantic outfit.
I don't feel comfortable in those shops. I went into a perfume shop once with my wife, and as soon as I walked in, I thought, I want to get out of here instantly. This is going to cost.
Yeah.
This has probably cost us 400 quid just walking in.
Oh Jesus!
And then the guy who owned the shop comes out, and he looked like a Will Ferrell character. He had this big grey hair, and it was all wavy like this, but super duper stylish with this massive collar.
Yeah.
And he was speaking in this French accent, which I think was fictional. It wasn't real.
Or was this in Bootle somewhere?
Yeah. He was like, what sort of fragrance are you looking for today? That's Italian, I think. But and I was like, a cheap one. And we were just like, let's just get out of here. This is just...
I've had that explained to me like by a guy at an airport, in the duty free. He comes over and he was European. I don't know where in Europe he was from, but he goes, is it a day smell, night smell? What kind of smell? Dead smell, going to work smell, going for a meal with family smell. What kind of smell? I was going, I didn't know there were that many kind of smells. It's just one smell.
You got any Lynx Java?
Yeah, exactly. Just give me one smell.
Looking for something nice.
But then they go into this is good. And you go, that's Tom Ford. There's no way I can fucking afford Tom. Even in duty free, I can't afford Tom Ford. Yeah. And then when you start getting to the range, you're going, is that Curos? Which I can't stand, by the way.
You got any Vicks?
Yeah.
Just put some Vicks on my chest.
What was Curum was the one when I was a young man.
Was it?
That was considered like, was it called Curum? Spelled with a Q? Q-U-R-U-M or something. That was one that was, I think it was a little blue bottle. That was sophisticated when I was a young man.
Was it?
Yeah,
that was the one.
Yeah, but we used to go into Boots and do the samples on a
We
night
did
out.
that. Yeah, we did that. We in fact, the Cool Waters, the aftershave.
Oh, there it is, Curum. Yeah, there you go. That was the one when I was a young man. Fuck me. But the problem was everybody smelled of that.
That's the thing. You want your own scent, don't you?
Yeah, you do. But
Which we all have if we don't wash.
How much is Curum a bottle now? How much is it? I can't even remember what it smelled like.
$10.99.
$10.99.
I don't think that's legit. So, which means if you take that price back to the 80s, it would have been about a quid.
But it wasn't. It wasn't.
No, exactly.
It was. I mean, I'm not saying it was like a big part of your wage, but it was an expensive buy. Well, it seemed expensive at the time.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get snide aftershave, really, if you can help it.
But we would do that a lot in the boot. So 100 mil,
$100.
$99. Are you on an American?
I must be, yeah.
Yeah.
What have you got your VPN on?
Yeah, I was watching the F1 on the weekend.
Oh, breaking the law.
Yeah.
Breaking.
F1 could mean anything. It could be a euphemism for bongo sites.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the dark web.
Yeah.
Which I call shit on that. So I've been in too many pubs now, and people have gone. They start telling a story, and somebody said, "Where'd you get that from?" That phone got off the dark web, mate.
All of the web dark.
Well, I don't. Yeah, but I mean, but I did get onto the dark web.
Well, I mean, you just put your.
Well, I think Jacob knows. So 15 quid. That's a spray bottle. You know what? I'm gonna have to go and find a shop that's. No, I just want to smell it to see what it smells like. Oh, he sued the toilet as well, so that's the one that doesn't last long, does it? It only lasts for a few hours to smell.
What it does do, a smell, is it takes you back, like the memory. Like smell and memory is just so intrinsically linked. Because we got all these sample bottles of cool water. This was the year 2000.
Davidoff.
Davidoff.
Yeah.
Me and my mates went to Newquay.
That's what I call a tea time smell.
So we went to Newquay and we just doused ourselves in these free samples, and I mean we were probably flammable. We were that enriched.
It smells all right though.
It smells all right, but if I walk past someone on the street now and they're wearing Davidoff, it's the year 2000s, and I can hear all sorts of songs from that era. Speaking of which, the John Lewis advert has hit or dropped.
Yeah, it drops a fucking tune as well. I mean,
it's a great tune. When
that drops, well, love it is,
because that's what I think. Like it's similar with the smell. It's like a piano loop, and it takes you back, doesn't it?
But that's not it's not the original version of it though on that advert.
No, it's a remix.
Frankie Knuckles,
right?
I think. I mean, the original version. I think it was 1990 when it came out. 89, 90. The original version is a little bit it's old school house. It's got a very similar beat, but Frankie Knuckles, who worked in Chicago at the time when the house was coming out. I think is he from Chicago, Frankie Knuckles?
Is, yeah.
So but yes, it's a tune.
It's a great tune, and then there's a.
I like that. I'm not sure what the message is behind it. I think it's about fathers and sons. I mean, I've had that moment. My son's a grown man now, but we've had awkward moments. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is the advert about?
Well, it's it doesn't. The son buys the dad a vinyl record,
Yes.
and it's Where Love Lives, isn't it? That's the name of the song.
Yeah.
Which is a very obviously recognizable piano loop. He puts it on, and then it takes him back to being like in his raving days. But then it's sort of he goes through the narrative of his life.
Yeah, well, I've just seen it there. It's about a teenage lad who struggles to express his emotions for his dad, but he does it through dance, the medium of dance music.
So it's saying there it responds to the crisis of masculinity. I don't know if that's where. I don't know if it completely encapsulates the crisis of masculinity. I think it's probably that awkward thing that we all have with our parents or our kids at some point where you don't know what to get them.
I think what you can't see as well, within in the record, the opens, they don't show it on TV, there's a couple of eckies.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's it. If they split half a pill each, then there'll be no awkwardness, there'll be no crisis, there'll be no masculinity, they'll just be sweating and hugging.
Yeah, I think my lad, when he was that age, I think this was sort of like the... we have a good relationship, but I think if he'd done that and I went, come on, give us a hug, he'd go, gay.
Yeah, exactly. But there's been a big backlash to the advert as well, hasn't there?
Why?
Well, I don't know if it's a backlash, but a lot of people celebrating the advert because it's got a white family in. I didn't even notice.
I didn't even notice. I really...
Although weirdly, if you are celebrating the fact it's a white advert, it is very much a song by...
Is that a thing? Is that people celebrating...
Yeah, saying it's a return to British values and stuff like that. But I don't know if these are people who just like leech off any potential...
I'd say a return
points.
to British value. I mean, return for me, it was a good flashback for me, a time when I was in, losing it. In clubs dancing like that.
That's it.
My only problem with it is the dancing. I'd want him to be like...
Yeah, properly going for
really,
it.
Yeah.
Or not even dancing, just sitting on his washing machine, getting his tits off.
Going
down.
Yeah. Getting a dummy.
I used to love...
Well, that was the thing. So I did I tried making these 2-minute documentaries, and I've got one. I need to put it together, and it's about the history of the whistle.
Oh, okay.
From steam-powered whistles, but it was always about controlling workers, warning workers of danger. It was always controlling workers, time to start work, time to end work, and then just how it progressed, the whistle. First World War, over the top lads, it was always young lads.
Referees.
Referees, control. And I'm just saying about how it's always been used to control the working classes, the whistle. Yeah. And the only time the working classes got control of the whistle was the late 80s, early 90s, and it's just in clubs off our heads blowing whistles.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not a fan of the whistle in a social setting because I find it quite annoying.
I find them annoying, yeah.
Very annoying.
I find screaming annoying.
Screaming's annoying.
Well,
especially if you're chasing someone.
Exactly. No, but you hear screams so often now when you're out, and you go... There was a time when that would indicate there was somebody in danger.
Yeah.
And now you just go, somebody just met their friends.
Yeah, I can never tell if there's a massacre going on or people are really happy.
Yeah, I've been at music gigs when I've had people around me screaming when a song's on, and I have told them to shut up.
You need a whistle.
And
a yellow card.
And also as well, I don't mind a sing-along, right, to a certain song, but... say a band's doing maybe a ballad.
Yeah.
Right, you go, let's bring back some emotions. And then you've got some fucking loon next to you thinks, this guy, he'll appreciate my version while I sing along to this.
Little bit of backing vocals.
Fucking shut the fuck up.
Out of key.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of time.
But then doing this as well. They're not even watching the gig. They've got the phone. That's what they're doing. That's it.
Yeah. Especially when it's Glastonbury and you think, this is being filmed for the BBC.
Exactly.
Just go home and watch it on the iPlayer.
Well, if you want an experience of Glastonbury, the stage, what you do is you go in your back garden, you put your iPhone on the back wall, and then you go and stand at your back door and watch it. That's the Glastonbury experience.
Perfect, isn't it?
Yeah,
and piss on the corner of the kitchen.
In fact, fill cups with piss and throw it over your neighbours. Well, jeez. Oh, fucking hell. I mean, because, I got quite savvy at gigs and knowing where to stand. You'll always usually find me. I like to be near where the sound desk is. Me.
That's always the best sound.
I always think, yeah.
I tend to go front left or front right because
I never go central because that's
never
where the piss
central.
comes in.
That's where the piss comes in. But it's deceptively easy to get near the front if you just go down around the side. It's always
exactly.
easier than you think.
I remember once watching specials at the Apollo in Manchester. And it's all middle-aged men, and we're all. I mean, I've got a pair of loafers on, and I've got a Harrington on, and my Fred Perry t-shirt. Watch the specials, and it's all middle-aged men who are slightly well-built, shall we say? But a lot of them looking aggressive, and not because they intend to, because age had taken the hair and everything. But they all, it just looked like a room full of skinheads, and they start. I can't remember what they started off with. Especially, it wasn't too upbeat. The song, I can't remember what the first song was. It was quite, they sort of eased away into the gig. So you had all this security all stood there, around, like looking at all these specials fans. And then the intro started to Rudy. So everybody started bouncing. And you saw these security go, oh, fuck, right. And all fucked off out the door. They just left. They left. Because I think they were thinking,
it's going to go.
If this kicks off here, we've got no chance. No. It wasn't going to kick off because it never does. No. It never does at a specials gig.
No, of course not.
But it just made me, that's sort of like this arrogance about that.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh, fuck off. You wear a shiny yellow jacket for work, you dick.
If you're going to pull the face, at least back it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Do your job. If you've got a high-vis jacket on. Yeah, looks can be deceptive though, aren't they?
Yes.
Especially some gigs and you get all these and it's like age, isn't it? Age just catches up.
Yeah.
And people scowl more. You get older, you scowl more, I think.
You scowl.
Smile less. I
probably.
More.
I sort of do have a resting bitch face.
Yeah.
A resting miserable bastard face.
Yeah.
It's hard, which I'm used to, but when you look naturally miserable, which is my default setting, even though I'm not, you tire of people asking if everything's all right.
Yeah, I get that quite a lot.
That gets annoying and actually makes you...
It makes you miserable.
It makes you fucking miserable.
It's the recurring cycle.
Exactly, yeah. So I don't... But some people are just prone, that's what the face is. It's set to...
Yeah, but there's only a couple of people I know who've got resting happy face, and they're fucking, frankly, quite scary.
Yes, they are.
They're like, what's up? Have you won the lottery? No, I'm just thinking about Jesus.
Yeah.
Scary.
I heard somebody once try and use and it must have sounded good in his head as a compliment to a girl in a bar. But he says, your face reminds me of Star Trek. She went, what? He goes, yeah, it's set to stun.
Oh,
right.
no.
Like, oh, my God.
Yeah, you look like a Klingon.
Yeah, and I saw her doing a runner, not paying for her drinks. Being chased by a bald fella. No, but yeah, oh, God, I was like,
yeah, that's not a good
Some of the chat lines were, I mean, young people wouldn't know what they were. Here's 10p. Go and phone your mum, tell her you pulled.
Doesn't make sense.
People go, what the fuck do you mean? What's 10?
How can I phone your mum?
How much is the cheapest phone call in a phone box now? I've not used a phone box for it.
Oh, it must be 50p. I don't know.
It must be, yeah. Can we find that out, Jacob?
The last time I used a phone box was purely for a piss.
We had... I remember once, me and partner, we were driving down a road near where we lived. It's a long road, and it was late at night. There was a phone box, and it was illuminated. But they had a poster on which we didn't know, but it was a full-length size picture of Will Smith, it turned out. But what it looked like, because of the light, we thought somebody done themselves in the phone box. And as we're driving towards, we were thinking, oh my fucking God. And we were both thinking at the same time, well, what do we do? We're going to have to try and help them or save them and get on the phone. I was about on my phone to call 999.
We're going to have to get Jazzy Jeff involved.
We didn't know that it was Will Smith. We just thought somebody had hung themselves in the phone box. And as we got nearer to it, the relief was unreal.
Oh, wow.
I was like, that is fucking terrifying.
Oh, my God.
It was the scariest thing I'd ever seen. Yeah.
What was it, a poster?
It was a poster. It was for that. He did a film where he was a failed superhero.
Oh, Unbreakable?
No, it's not Unbreakable. You've got your actors mixed up.
Oh, have I?
Yeah, you're thinking of Samuel. Oh, my God.
Oh, have I?
Done that.
Hancock, that's the one, Jacob. Yeah. You just don't. Oh,
I've got two black actors.
There is. Yes, you've done what I think is possibly the most accidentally racist rounds of Pointless I've ever seen. Where and I think there was 3 couples ended up in a double 100 club, 200 club, because I think you had to name. It was either a Denzel Washington film or not Samuel L. Jackson.
if you can't get the actor right now.
No, yeah.
There's a lot of actors.
What's he called? Played God, and
I'm not choosing
he's
any.
been the president of America loads of times.
I'm not choosing
Brilliant.
any other actors.
Driving Miss Daisy.
That's not his name.
No, it's not.
Was he in the Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
So I think it was you had to name it was either you had to name a Denzel Washington film or a Morgan Freeman film.
Right.
And yeah, they were getting the wrong.
They're getting the wrong films.
The wrong. They were getting the wrong black actor.
Is Unbreakable a film then? Because I thought.
Yes,
that
it
was
is.
a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it is a film. Right.
Unbreakable. Isn't it part of that series? Well, the last one was called Rage. But
Is Unbreakable not the one about the war prisoners?
oh, I don't know. Oh no, I know what you're thinking. Yeah.
Unbreakable hasn't got Samuel L. Jackson in. It's got Bruce Willis in.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure.
Because Bruce Willis played the.
Yeah, sorry, Samuel L. Jackson, isn't it?
Isn't he the baddie though?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a series of films, isn't it? It ended with the last one with James McAvoy in it. Yeah, the Unbreakable. Yeah, glass split. Yeah. See, there you go.
I stole a movie poster once.
Oh, did you?
Massive movie poster. It was outside the back of Blockbuster Video, which Jacob probably won't remember. Blockbuster Video.
We had one near us that we'd go to every week.
Right.
And then you get pizza at the same time.
Oh yeah. Halcyon days.
But that didn't last very long.
I was living in my mum's at the time. I was drunk. I got a taxi back to Mughal Square, which was near where I lived. And around the back of Blockbuster, there was this poster they were throwing out. It was a big life-size picture, but it was just Anthony Hopkins' head as Hannibal.
Oh wow!
And I carried it back home, and I put it in my bedroom, facing my bed, and fell asleep and forgot about it, and woke up, and he was there going, "Morning, Sam," and I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
Yeah, well, you're having for breakfast some fava beans.
That mattress is still wet.
Chianti.
It's still wet.
Is it?
I think.
How many cushioned air pockets was on your mattress?
I don't know. I was mid count when he scared me, so I don't know.
There must have been. So it was a single bed.
It was a single bed.
So it must have been about 450. I reckon.
It's circa 450. Yeah.
Okay,
it's
cushion pocket. Well, some of the mattresses I slept on as a kid,
Jesus Christ,
stuffed with fucking horsehair,
springs sticking out with them and all sorts. Yeah, they're like torture devices.
Oh, that's how I once got a free stay at a hotel in Glasgow once for 4 nights paid for, because there was this. What had happened was I'd actually pissed on the night. I'd actually cut myself, fallen over, and I had a big scratch down my leg. But I was. Because I'm quite anal about hotel rooms, I'll make my bed before the maid comes in and makes the bed. You know? So, but there was a spring sticking up in the mattress, and I just went, "Oh, cha-ching! 2 things: scratch on leg, spring in the mattress." Yeah.
Was the spring by your head though? But you've done your leg.
Look, well, if they'd investigated, it wouldn't have made any sense that I got this scratch on my leg because of where the spring was. But they were very apologetic.
Oh, good.
They couldn't change the room, but they changed the mattress. And he wrote off the stair.
Nice.
But then I was doing it for a certain chain of clubs that used to exist.
I remember.
Who used to pay for your hotel as well. Now, I didn't tell them I got it for free. So the week after, I got the hotel money as well. So
oh, yes.
that was a result.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fight the power.
Exactly.
Should we do the football?
Yeah.
What was going on this weekend? Just gone then. The big match on the Sunday was Liverpool Man United. Liverpool Man City.
Sorry, Liverpool City.
Did you watch it?
I did. I mean, I have no affinity for either.
I was going to say, out of the two, who do you want to?
I want them. I want them both to lose if that's possible.
Sure.
And I want them both to lose. I want them both to be investigated for some heinous crime,
administration,
and I want them fucked off. No, I don't, because it wouldn't be the same without them.
Of course,
it wouldn't. I mean, it'd be disastrous if they're not there.
It's like Superman without Lex Luthor. You need
exactly. You need them, but I'm probably going to get fucking pelters for this, but I probably enjoy watching Liverpool get beat more than I enjoy watching City get beat.
I think the heads fall off a bit more, don't they, with Liverpool when they lose?
Well, let's be honest. I mean, I took to the internet straight away afterwards, and there's a massive conspiracy from VAR to stop Liverpool winning the title.
Right, that's interesting.
Yeah. Which I think every fan of any team does that. It's controversial.
You can normally make a good case, but I think Liverpool was second best, weren't they? Like Man City just seem to have found a way of playing.
Yes, we do, which is fucking annoying.
Two other players nicked in with goals as well because we talked. The other
Yes,
Jimmy
that's
Haaland,
right. It's only Haaland. He missed a penalty.
He missed a penalty. He scored a goal, but then
He is fallible. Fucking.
Doku looked really good. Doku looked.
He did. He looked good. He's a kind of footballer. I mean, I can't stand his place for City, but he's the kind of footballer I enjoy watching.
Yeah.
I like that. That's what.
Explosive pace he's got.
Yeah. It doesn't really fit in a system. I don't know if he does the rest of his job well for City. Probably not to Pep standards, but what he brings in attacking, and
he's unpredictable.
Well, that's what I like.
You don't get with Pep players, or you didn't do with Pep players in the past.
He sort of never trusted Mavericks, did he?
No.
But I like a Maverick.
Who doesn't?
Exactly. Yeah, he's got boring, but he's got too staid and too positional and talk about playing at number. To be honest, for years, it all started in the noise about the number 10. I didn't even know what the number 10 was.
Yeah.
It was like,
number 10's a bus I used to get to the match.
Yeah, exactly. So you go, are you playing two up top? Because there used to be a thing of two up top, one little man, one big man.
Yeah, that was
big
always
man
it.
knocking him on, little man. That was it. But who was a 10?
No.
Who was a 9? Who was the 8?
Yeah. Now
he's a 6.
He's a 6.
Fuck off.
Yeah. What are we doing here? Are we rating them out of 10? Or
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Leave it alone.
But Man City look like they're going to be the ones who are challenging Arsenal, I think, at this point. I think Liverpool have probably they've lost too many games, haven't they?
I think so. It's probably at this stage too early, yeah. You never know. He might turn it around. Seem to not be firing up front. Salah, I know he got his goal. He should have scored as well yesterday, Salah. He won just past the post. He seemed to get into the game more as the game went on. But he give the young kid credit who was marking him. He did a really good job.
He did do very well, yeah. O'Reilly.
Yes,
O'Reilly, was it?
yeah. But then you had got to give massive props to Sunderland.
Yeah, amazing.
Doing a fantastic job.
Thoroughly deserved that point.
Well, they did as well, but they've done something which not many teams have taken the risk of doing when they've been promoted to the Premiership. I mean, they've gone out and bought basically a team, and they've invested, they've taken the risk.
Yeah.
Teams who come up who don't invest tend to go straight back down.
Definitely, yeah.
Always do.
But that said, the best player on last Saturday was Dan Ballard, who's been with them for a while.
Fantastic, yeah.
He's amazing.
He plays for Northern Ireland, doesn't he?
Great goal.
Yeah.
Great tackle at the end.
Yes, yeah, brilliant.
And just, he was like the sort of, the lightning rod for the whole stadium.
Exactly, yeah.
And they feel like they're really on a mission together. The fans and the team are all like part of the same, like...
He's impressive as well, the owner. I think he's only 12. I think he's the youngest owner of a football team. Yeah. I think somebody asked him about PRS or whatever the fuck they call it.
PSR,
whatever the fuck they call it.
PRS is what you get for your records being played on the radio.
I don't know, but he said
27.
27. Kirill Louis Dreyfus. That's a fucking great name.
Where did he get his money from?
I know, yeah.
Can you find out where he got his money
from?
Yeah, find
out. I think it's from selling mattresses.
He just had a really good paper round. Oh my giddy gosh.
Personal net worth of 3 billion. Fuck me.
So the Louis Dreyfus group. His mother Margarita Louis Dreyfus.
All right.
Never heard of them.
No.
Like most billionaires you've never heard of. They're just they operate in the shadows.
Yeah.
But fair play, because that Sunderland documentary on Netflix we were all laughing at them, weren't we?
Yeah. And I never watched it.
It's a really good watch. But I'm sure it was a miserable time to be a Sunderland fan because the whole country was laughing at them. Yeah. I got a taxi once in Newcastle and the Geordie taxi driver was still laughing at this documentary about Sunderland. So it's good to see, and Arsenal dropped points, but there's still a big gap at the top.
Yes, they are. I think Arsenal have got it's tougher to beat this year. It seems to be, but I don't know. There's just something about them I can't like watching the style. I don't know. There's something about them that I don't.
Well, the defence don't give up shots. Obviously, they conceded 2 goals on
which
Saturday,
is incredibly rare.
They're very well coached at the moment. And
yes,
I think they look solid at the back and solid going forward. But it was interesting to see they were bullied a little bit by Sunderland. So whether other teams see that and think, well, we get at them.
Yeah,
that's what you want against the big teams.
But you always get the feeling that like with a lot of big teams as well. But I think you look at the Arsenal team. If they lost Declan Rice for a period of time of injury. I think he seems to be the key to everything for him.
Yeah.
And from playing from the back to front, he just seems to be. He's a fantastic player, and I think Well, he's one of them. If they lose him for a spell of games, I mean, I don't know how well, I don't know how you'd cover that.
No.
But it'd be interesting to see. I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't get injured. I mean, we've got a World Cup coming up.
Yeah. And he's one of them players you want playing at that level.
We've got the fucking international break again.
Yeah. It's just these are the two words we've said the most since we started this podcast.
Exactly. Yeah,
international break.
Yeah. Fucking international.
I'd love to take an international break myself.
I would love one. Yes.
Maybe we could take it next time as an international break. We could go and record this in like Hawaii.
Oh, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? Or we could just put those things around and pretend we're in Hawaii.
Yeah. I think actually we've promoted Travelodge and Premier Inn enough to get a free stay.
I think so. Have we got budget to go Hawaii?
I'm sure we can find it.
Okay, there we go.
Travelodge Hawaii
first.
Do they have them overseas Travelodge? They must do. I would imagine it's some part of
but they call them prisons.
No, Travelodge is all right.
Travelodge is all right.
They're good in. I tell you what, they're good at in London because they'll have a bar that's up. Because in London you can't get a drink after 11 p.m. It's shit.
Yeah.
But a Travelodge, if you're staying in one, the bar is open till about usually 4 a.m.
Often, but
and the prices are reasonable.
The ale tends to be limited selection though.
Yeah, it is a limit. Yeah, but yeah.
I'm not a fan. I've got to that point now. If it's if it's Stella or Budweiser, I'm like, I'll just go to bed. I know. I feel like I've let you down there.
What about a glass of wine?
I'll have a glass of wine.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
So what are you going to bed for?
I don't know. I'll stay up.
Eat a yoghurt with your fork. Fucking, how long did that take?
It took as long as you think. At one point, I was tempted to turn the fork around and use the other end, but because I've got yoghurt on the forky bit, I couldn't.
There's an old Roy Walker joke he did years ago. I remember on TV about he went to an open air restaurant. It was raining. It took him 4 hours to eat his soup.
Phenomenal.
So international break. So at the top, I think City are back in the title. Shout. The bottom, Forest have picked up.
Yeah, I think Forest will be
Dash. I think they'll be okay.
Yeah. West Ham won again.
West Ham won again. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Wolves, I think.
Wolves are done. I think
Wolves are toast.
They've circled the drain for a couple of years, and I think they just look absolutely rudderless. And they're bringing the new fella in, the ex-Borough manager, who I think he's going to struggle.
Yeah.
And I think Burnley and Leeds are getting sucked back down into it again now.
Leeds would seem like a reasonable start. It seems, they've fallen by the wayside.
Yeah.
It's a brutal fucking league.
It is.
It's
brutal.
It's a brutal league, and the Championship as well is not going the way. Coventry are doing a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And Sheffield Wednesday, massive trouble. They're gone.
Yeah.
Points deduction, but Sheffield United are not looking like they're going to get out of that as well. So,
no.
I mean, history in the making this season.
Yeah. Not good history.
It's not good history. I think what I'll do this Saturday, I might probably go to a non-league game.
Where about are you home based this weekend?
Well, I'm near enough. Yeah, I can. Yeah, so I'll have a look at local fixtures. Who's playing? So I mean, I'll do that quite often when I'm on the road as well.
It's nice to do.
I like doing it, and it could be. And you know what? It's entertaining. Usually, and I tell you what, I don't know what it is about non-league football, but they always have the best pies.
Do they?
They always have the best fucking pies.
Why?
But because it's a proper local baker that does it, because they're not made in a factory for thousands like the shite you get at a Premier League game. So these are like
and they're reasonably priced.
Reasonably priced, yeah. Usually, you get a ticket into a, you tenner to 15 quid to ticket into the game. You get a pie and a pint for like a tenner as well. I
mean, that's a good day out.
It's a great day out. Yeah.
And I think everyone should try and support the local non-league teams.
Try and go and watch one and have a bit of fun as well. Yeah. And the standard of football's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 57 and fat. I still think I could get on. But give me the last 5 minutes.
That'd be great, wouldn't it? A little cameo. Because imagine you just a big ball lumped into the box and it just bounces off your ass and goes in and you've scored the winner.
Well, that happened, didn't it, in a pre-season game? Harry Redknapp tells a story.
Right.
West Ham, they're a pre-season game, and one West Ham fan's giving him just grief about the strikers. It's rubbish, and he apparently says to him, "All right, you think you can do better?" Puts a shirt on him. He gets a shirt and a pair of boots, puts him on. Wow. So he puts him on for like 10 minutes. He says he fucking scored as well.
That's the equivalent to going, you think you're funny, you get on stage and tell a joke then, and then they get up and it's...
Yeah, I've seen that happen once years ago. I've seen an act do that, and he made the mistake because the guy got up and was funny.
It's funnier.
Yeah, it was actually really funny.
Never
say that.
No, never give them the mic.
No, don't let him near the fucking stage.
Don't put a shirt on
him. As an act... if I'm waiting to come on and I see an MC get somebody up on the stage, I just go, fuck off, stop it.
I hate those ones where they do those interactive things and everyone's on the stage and they're asking them to do like different roles and stuff. It's like, just keep it simple.
Yes, please, just get me on.
Please, come on, get me on.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
We can all get home.
Yeah, so I think that covers it for this one.
Thanks for listening. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a little comment under the video because it does help the algorithm and helps more people support and find the show. Or if you want to get in touch, you can email us taproomtramps@gmail.com.
Oh, there you go. That's sounding very professional. Not sure I liked it.
It wasn't in keeping with the rest of the podcast. I think we should add that
out. as well, because you've had quite a few mentions. Travelodge Premier Inn, if you want to throw a voucher our way.
Slide into our DMs.
Hang on a second, right? In your room, Travelodge.
Yeah.
Tea and coffee.
Yeah.
Teaspoons.
Oh, shit.
Why are you not eating your fucking yogurt with a teaspoon?
You need to be on the road with me.
Right.
Cutlery expert.
I can't believe I'm just... oh, man.
I was enjoying wallowing in the pit of having to eat it with a fork. I didn't see the...
I sometimes in hotel rooms make myself pot noodle burritos.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So I'll go and get some cheap wraps from the shop, pot noodle.
Sounds quite nice.
And what you do is, the pot rice ones are better if you can get them. And so you just fill them just short of the water mat so they're a bit more stiff and then put them onto it and then do a wrap it and eat it,
It's not more British / Mexican than a pot noodle burrito.
Or just sat there with a greasy kebab watching Match of the Day in a hotel room. I've done that.
Spring up your ass.
Right, bye-bye.